Hey everyone, it's been about 2 months since I got RS11, so figured I'd do kind of a follow-up video, kind of show how my progress has been since that first run that I posted. Kind of do some commentary here, just to kind of go over the things I've learned, some strategies. So just jump right in here. General tactic is to jump in near the center of the star and then work your way outwards towards your quadrant. Obviously we've got a lot of destroyers here spawning. Looks like he's going to this planet first, so I'll probably jump here. Build is 2 barrage, 1 mass, 2 area, 1 blast, 3 barrier, 3 fortify, 3 salvage, 3 teleport, and then I have laser turret, bond, and time warp on my mass. So there's the modules and levels. I will probably jump here to handle this Phoenix and Storm. So I just did barrier, of course, to hold down the storm. I then did blast shield for the bomber. I did 2 fortify for the Phoenix, and then obviously time warp. Just making sure my barrier time is still good. So I got a bomber coming this way. I'll take care of that. And then this bomber is coming towards me here. Take that as well. Storm is going to come around as well. So we're just going to kind of sit here for a second. So I'm going to kind of get a lead on the storm since he does travel a little faster. That way I don't need I believe it's mass 11 and up. You don't need barrier to stop those darts before they hit you. Mass 12 obviously should be no question there. So I'm going to finish up the colossus there. I'm going to get out of the way of the sentinel. Obviously the hydra is going to spawn once that sentinel is killed. A good thing to note is that a hydra will not spawn if there's any Cerberus in the sector. So if a ghost portal were to spawn as I'm killing the sentinel, the hydra would not spawn. Same situation with like interceptors. If you aggro an interceptor into that sector, a hydra will spawn. So it will spawn not just based on the Cerbs that this is their home sector, but just any Cerberus at all. I'm actually going to... I'll finish clearing this. And then we're going to mark which one we're going to move to next. Just so that way other people don't jump there. If you pull in 2 hydras with 6 friendly ships in that sector, they're going to do a lot of damage. So we're going to try to avoid that as much as possible here. So typically you want to call it out. All right. So what we did there is we did fortify, obviously, to reduce a lot of the hydra damage. As you can tell, even with Fortify 12, health is dropping quite a bit. Popped area shield just because health was getting low. I'm now actually popping a laser turret. Laser turret will help with the hydralings here. Now I'll move in to finish off these phoenixes. Repop. Time warp. And I'm actually going to move away because I want to get that storm while I can take it down quickly with all the extra Serbs in the sector. Hopefully kill before the interceptors get in range here. I'm going to move towards the other end of the sector. Alright, now I'm able to pull that, luckily get that one interceptor there. So our mods are almost on cooldown here, ready to fire again. Probably want to look at the next place we'll jump. I'll probably head up here. Okay, everything's ready. Move back in. Repeat the process. So we'll do Fortify first, and then Bond, and then I'm actually going to wait for that storm to get there. Teleport Bond to hold the storm, and then teleport the other two. And then drop my laser turret and time warp. Watching health. Doing okay, but I'll pop area just to be safe. Alright, that's 2 hydras down. I'm gonna move down here to target the storm here and get away from all these other guys. I'm not gonna follow him. Oh, if I would have missed him, if he didn't die, I would have just caught him in the turnaround. I didn't want to move because I could have, because the Phoenix is coming here. But that was lucky. He just died before he got a range. So I'm gonna take this out, and then I'll actually just move to the sector, move towards them to finish them off quicker. And then I'll move here, and I'll pop both Fortify. Just because obviously double Phoenix. That salvage is definitely kicking in. Love to see it. Alright, so something that I don't see a lot of people do enough of is clearing these colossus sectors without their mass. What I mean by that is basically everyone will just send all their battleships in here and just kind of try to brute force it. But the salvage on the colossus is rather annoying, being Obviously max level 12, it's like 25% or something. So what I'm going to do is I'll kill some of these because they're closer than the Colossus. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move them in, but I'm just moving in my barrage. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my mass outside, but to where I'm at least still within time warp range. So you can see that I'm able to kill these Colossuses really quickly. And what's nice is I won't be killing anything else. So I'm not going to be losing barrage damage, and I'm also not going to be healing up the Colossus. And boom, there we go. So it's much easier, and I could just move in my mass to finish cleaning up everything else. Oops. Okay. Okay. The teleport macro doesn't want to work. It's trying to catch on to the Serbs. Let's just go to this one. Or not. Oh, I'm using the wrong macro. Derp. There we go. It'd be helpful if I was actually pressing the right macro. Alright, so just kind of jumped here. I was able to grab all three storms relatively close here. Yeah, I was trying to move instead of teleport everything, so it was cycling through the Serbs and or asteroids. Whoops. Okay, so we were able to destroy all the storms and the Phoenix, and then we'll just clean up the rest of the little guys here. I'll do the same tactic here where I will just send in my barrage ships into here. There's no close asteroids, so I won't be able to get like time warp on them or anything. A little bit at least there. I'm actually gonna move back now. Just because it looks like I can actually maybe grab that Colossus by itself, or not. Damn. I'm just gonna send everything in. They're too cluttered in this. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. This is just gonna be one of those examples where it's just better to pop fortify and sit there. While that's going on, I will warp in my support ships. Start mining. Pop Red Star Extender. That's cleared. So I don't need my blast ship anymore. Obviously being barrage and blast doesn't really help against ghosts or guarding planets. I know I'm going up here. And then it looks like there's one going down there. Alright, now we need to start loading. And now it's the boring part, where we just sit and load and mine what we can. I'll have to make it across the star here for my credit asteroid. There's not much to it more than this. I always typically check if there's a ghost portal on a planet, even with area shield. Sometimes I'm a little paranoid and I'll check just to make sure their area shield doesn't, you know, end close to the portal spawn. Sometimes if there's been a few times where a ping saved it. So that's a 5er, that's a 6er. So actually what I can do is I can balance that one. That's a 4. So I'll need 1 here, and then I can bring over 1 from here. 1, 2, and then I can actually bring one of these over there as well to this one, and then a fresh one as well. Alright, let's start teleporting everything back. He looks like his teleport's got another minute there. Alright, I need to refresh my time warp here. Or teleport, rather. Time to make I'll make the trek over here to this asteroid to get my credits. Got another minute. I need 1, 2, 1. Actually, I need all these. So 1 goes there, 1 goes there. I like to throw an alpha drone sometimes with the mining drone, just in the event that there's any aggro, I can defend it without having to send out another one, especially since it's basically on the other side of the star. I don't want to have to come back. Try to pull some aggro. I don't know if I'll make it though. Okay, good, he saw it. So now he should be able to, he might have been using it for aggro. And that way, now instead of going towards his miners, now the alpha drone should pull it. Yep, nice. That's about it. I'll finish this last sector here, and then I'll bounce off the 8 and go home. So much different than the first run. I still lose ships here and there. I still completely wipe still here and there. It hasn't been for a little while now. I used to be a little bit more conservative about my hydro. I would try risking it, not popping fortify or shield or barrier or something. Just because I kind of got in the habit of trying to reserve hydro, since you know it was hard to do a lot of runs, you know, burning through hydro. But obviously mining 11s are, you know, they're more rewarding. Also researching 11s are, you know, they obviously give a lot more hydro. So I'm able to do about a run every day without a problem. Sometimes 2, sometimes even more if I'm trading. The salvage from trading actually adds up quite a bit. Then obviously you got blue star rewards, and then mining the whole yellow star, which is like 70k a day. So it adds up. And so recently I kind of have been playing a little bit more what's the word? Not hydro sensitive. Basically, if I need a barrier, I'm just throwing it down. Not really worried about it. If, you know, I could have gone without it and chanced it. I've wiped like I've lost 6 battleships in a single run because I was being too cautious of spending hydro. I jump in, didn't pop a barrier fast enough, and got slaughtered with a bunch of darts. Jumped in with 3 more, basically did the same thing. So I've been not as I've been more careful and not as concerned about hydrogen recently, and that's been paying off. But like I said, I still lose ships here and there. It's sometimes you just get bad luck, bad timing, hiccup with internet or whatever. But so that was that. No ships lost. We got all 7 planets. Mined a little bit. Successful run in my eyes. If you got any more ideas that you'd like to see me do, I've got a few planned videos coming out here shortly. If you've got any ideas, let me know down in the comments below. Let me know what red star level you are in the comments, what you're looking forward to. Hopefully this video has helped kind of create some strategy for the lower levels as well. The concepts are the same. Obviously, the higher you go, you'll get introduced to more Cerberus types, and obviously the sectors will get more dense with more of them. But hopefully this kind of gave you something to look forward to. Thanks again, and catch you in the next one.